Hey guys, what's up? So I recently got 1,000 subscribers, and yeah, and that's awesome. And I want to say a huge thank you to each and every one of you who subscribed to me. And yeah, and so to celebrate, I'm gonna I gotten some requests on how to make a flasher, and so here it is. Here's a new flasher I recently designed. Check it out. It is a cube right here. And see, all sides of it are closed off, and it opens up. See, if you pull the flaps out like this, just like that. And even this looks pretty cool. It almost looks like a rocket. But check this out. It's a flasher. Check. See, just like that. Isn't that cool? And I didn't really name this model yet, but you guys can name it however you want, whatever you want. But yeah, and it's almost like a flasher vortex too. See, just like that. See, and what's also cool about it is that let me close the flaps up real quick. Okay, so what's also cool about it is that if you blow into that hole right here, this part inflates, so it's like a 2x1 geometric figure. Isn't that cool? And it collapses, so it's like a collapsible cube. See, so you collapse it like that, and if you want to pull it out, you just blow into that hole, which is kind of satisfying to do, and it inflates just like that. Isn't that cool? Okay, I know you guys want to learn how to fold it, so here we go. Alright, so for this model I'm going to use a 10-inch square of kami origami paper, but you can use a 6-inch square, and if you do, you'll end up with a smaller one like this, or you can use an ordinary sheet of printer paper cut square. But for this tutorial, I'm going to use a 10-inch square of kami, so it's easier to follow. Okay, so for a blue flasher cube, or whatever, I'll name this. I didn't name this yet, but yeah, remember, you can name it however you want. But I'll come up with a name for it after the video. Okay, so for a blue one, let's begin white side up, and let's fold in half. Try to make very precise folds and crease sharply. This model is kind of tricky to fold, so if you're new to this, I recommend trying an easier flasher first. Try Jeremy Schaefer's easiest flasher he taught right here, if you're new to flashers. Okay, now unfold, and now fold this edge to the crease. Like this. And rotate, and fold this edge to here. Crease sharply. We're making an 8x8 grid, by the way. Okay, now take this edge and fold it to the top. Like this. And rotate, and fold this edge to here. Just like that. Now turn over and fold the two edges to the middle crease. And rotate and repeat. Okay, now turn over and let's fold in half. Okay, just like that. Crease everything sharply. Okay, now completely unfold. Okay, so here we made 8 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna make these creases genderless. So let's reverse all the creases. So orient it so that the first crease right here is a valley. So this is a valley, and the second one is a mountain. So valley, mountain. So valley, mountain, valley, mountain, valley, mountain, and valley. So fold 2 up, so we're folding on the mountain fold like this. Crease sharply, and 1 down, just like that, and continue all the way up. So 2 units up and 1 unit down, 2 up, one down, and turn over and fold this up. Okay, just like that. Okay, so now either side up. It doesn't matter which side you start on because the creases are genderless. So okay, now we're gonna repeat that process in the other direction, and I'm gonna fast forward this part because it's exactly the same thing, just in the other direction. And again, it doesn't matter which side you start on because they're gonna be genderless. Okay, so here we have our 8x8 grid of genderless creases. Double check here. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so now we're gonna start collapsing the model. So let's do it from colored side up now, and we're gonna actually we need to make it a 7x7 grid. So just turn over the white side up and just fold one unit in like this and one unit in like this. Okay, now like that. So that way we have a square exactly in the middle here. Because if it's on the 8x8 grid, see, none of these squares are in the middle. Okay, so yeah, just 2 units like that. Well, make it a 7x7 grid. Okay, so now let's make these middle creases right here mountains. Just these 2 ones in the middle, and the opposite direction too. Okay, just like that. So, we're gonna do is okay, so we're gonna do here is lift this crease up. This is the 3rd crease down. So 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna fold it onto this crease right here. So just fold it up like this. And we're not actually making the whole fold, okay? But just bring it up to the crease like that. And on the let's start with this side. So we're gonna crease 2 units right here, and half of the 3rd unit right here. So 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, and then half. So just estimate halfway like that, okay? Do not crease in the middle right here. And repeat on this side. So make sure it aligns with the crease. 2 full units, and the 3rd one, just estimate the halfway mark. Okay, now unfold that, and let's repeat on this side. So, fold this crease, this is the 3rd crease down, 1, 2, 3. Fold it onto this crease right here. And don't make the whole fold. Just crease 2 full units on the right, or on the 2 sides. And estimate the half unit on the 3rd unit, like that. And on this side, 2 full units, and half of the 3rd one, like that. Now unfold that. So we did it like that. Now we're gonna do the same thing, the opposite direction. So here we go. Those 2 folds again. Those 2 that are exactly in the middle. And here we go. So fold this crease, 3rd crease down, 1, 2, 3, and fold it the nearest crease like that. 2 full units and half of the 3rd one. And on this side, make sure they align. 2 full units, half of the 3rd one. Just like that. Now unfold and do that on this one. Okay, just like that. Okay, so here we have the creases, and now we're gonna collapse it now. So what we're gonna do is just pick a corner, doesn't matter which one. I'm gonna start with this one here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these 2 creases right here, and we're gonna bring them together, and we're just gonna make a diagonal fold that connects this point and that point here. I'm going to get my pin here, use it as a pointer. So a fold connecting this point and that point right there. Just a diagonal fold. Like that. Just bring the creases, the edges together like this. And just make that fold. And now let's we're gonna valley fold on this crease and that crease, and we're gonna make a diagonal mountain fold connecting that point and that point. See, just like that. And that's what it looks like. Oh, and by the way, this middle part right here, that's gonna be the top of the cube. Just like that. That's gonna be the cube that collapses flat. Okay, just like that. And now we're gonna do the same thing in the other 3 quadrants. So I'm gonna do this one at normal speed, and then I'm gonna fast forward these other 2. That way you'll get a sense of how I do it. See? Just like that. We brought these 2 edges together, made a diagonal valley fold right here on the segment, and a diagonal mountain fold on that segment. Like that. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward these other 2. Okay, just like that. Here we have the creases right here. Okay, now comes the challenging part. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna just kind of bring everything together like this, and we're actually gonna start forming the cube. So just make it like this, and we're just gonna try and it's so challenging because we have to like hold everything together too. So just kind of bring. It's actually just best to start from the side. So just bring everything together like this, and we're gonna valley fold on that crease right there. So just make the valley fold. It's kind of tricky. So yeah. So like that, and let's look at it from inside. You have to keep these edges together too. So like that, and it's challenging. So just do the best you can. God, it's even hard for me too. There, like that. So just start the fold there, and let's do the same thing all the way around. That's part of the challenge of it. You have to like take your time and just hold everything together. Well, hold everything together. That's hard. Like that. And this, like that, and it might crumple up a little bit, but that's alright. Just if it does, just kind of fix it up. Okay, there. So it's starting to form now. So you get something like this, and yeah. Don't beat yourself up if you can't do this. This is a tough model anyway, so yeah. It just takes practice. Yep. There, like that. Let's look at the inside here, and yeah. So we're gonna do is we're gonna clean this up a little bit. So we're gonna turn these 4 parts. We're just gonna make them diagonal mountain folds. So I'm just gonna make a diagonal mountain fold in between this point and that point. So like this, just like that, and do the same thing 3 more times, like that. And even like this is pretty cool. You can actually put some inside there, like that. That's pretty cool. Okay, and now let's look at the inside, and we're just gonna. I don't know if you can see that, but we're gonna flatten those things inside. Just flatten them however you can, and be sure to hold these 2 edges together too, like that. That way they're flat, and we're just pressing down on those like that while you're holding the edges together. See, I'm gonna look at it from this side here. There, just like that. Here we have our cube. Okay, so now we're gonna try and collapse the cube flat. So here's how we're gonna do that. And this is also kind of challenging. So and yeah, just make sure everything's fixed up in there. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna like twist it flat like that. So here's how we're gonna do it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of pinch the edges here, and we're just gonna kind of make sure you hold them both together too, like that, and just do that with all 4 edges. Okay, and just pinch them just to kind of get it started, and same here, and make sure they really align too. Okay, just like that. Okay, and now we're just gonna kind of try and twist it like that. Kind of get it like this, and take your time with this too. This is challenging. See? See, just like that. See how it's taking shape? Just like that. Here, I'm gonna go faster. That way, I'm not. That way, you guys are not getting bored. And oh yeah, be careful so it doesn't tear right there. See, it might tear a little bit, but that's all right. Okay. Turn over and just kind of fix it up on this side too. Okay, that's probably about as best as I can do. Okay, so just like that. Alright. So now we're going to start forming quadrants. So I'm going to start here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these two edges and we're going to bring them together like that. So we're going to make a diagonal fold in this segment. See? Just like that. And let's fold up here. Like that. And fold it like this. See? Just like that. And that's what it should look like right there. And repeat, going all the way around. Okay, so now just kind of push everything together, just like an ordinary flasher. Like this. And now look inside and just kind of fix everything up here. We can just flatten those, just flatten in here. I don't think it matters just how you flatten it, just kind of, yeah, just push those edges down like that. Okay, so here we have a flasher right here, and this is pretty cool. See? So there's the flasher. Now, if you wanna close it up into a cube, like close this part up so it's filled in, then here's how to do it. This is not too hard. What we're gonna do is we're gonna lift this up right here, just kind of unfold that, like that, and same all the way around. See? So notice we're also folding on this diagonal too, like that. Okay, so we're having a flasher vortex now, and do that 2 more times, and here. Okay, now just and make sure everything stays the same like this. Okay, like that. So here we have a flasher vortex now. Oh, yep, be careful so it doesn't come undone. Okay, that. So, yep, here's the vortex. And now let's close it up. So, which corner should I start on? I'll start with this one right here, so the white one right here. So, what we're going to do is we're going to fold this down, and we're folding right over this edge. So just like this. So we're just folding it like that. And do that all the way around. So here we go. Make sure you fold it over the edge, like that. And this one. And now this one, let's do the same thing, but there's no edge, so, but yeah. Fold it like this. This is just like that, question mark cube that Joe Nakashima made right here. See? And we're gonna tuck this flap into that pocket right there. Just like that. I like that method of closing it. It's kind of a cool method. And here we have the cube, like that. Okay, now if you want to inflate this cube, I think it's just best to give it a little twist, like this. And hopefully, I hope it inflates, because see, it kind of ripped right there. But let's give it a try. Yep. See? So it turns into a 2x1 geometric figure. And it collapses. So you just collapse it on these increases, just like that. Okay, like that. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to use this thing. So, to open it, you just pull on the flap right there, and you just open it up, just like this. See? Like that. So, here we have a cool looking thing right here. Kind of almost looks like a rocket. See? Here's the fins right here. Okay, but, yeah. And this is the flasher vortex right here. See? You just pull on the two sides. Just like that. Okay, and now to inflate this cube, you really need to close it up first. So, and again, see, to close it up, you just wrap this over the edge like that, and you just do that all the way around. And then this last one, close it like that, and then you tuck the flap into the pocket just like that. See, and you blow into that small hole right there, and this will inflate. See? See? Just like that. Isn't that cool? See? So it turns into a 2x1 figure, and yeah, and it also flashes like this too. See? And yep, you know how to unfold it like that. See? Like that, and I'm going to close it up here. Just like that. See? Now it's closed up. And to collapse the cube, you just put your fingers right here, just put some pressure, and you just twist it right on the existing creases, just like that. See? And now you're back to the cube. See? Just like that. And so, yeah. And you can actually put something inside of it too. You can just open the flaps up like that, and you can stick something in there, and you can close it back up just like that. So yeah, all right. Well, I hope you guys were able to make this. It's a pretty challenging model, but yeah, but I think it's pretty cool. I love how when you blow into it, the cube right here inflates. I love that. But yeah, but if you weren't able to fold it, well, don't feel bad. If you've never done a flasher before, I highly recommend you try Jeremy Schaefer's Easiest Flasher, and I put the video in the upper right hand corner in the card up there. So yeah, that flasher is pretty easy to make, and it's really cool too. But yeah, and if you were able to make this, well, I'd like to see you make a demo of this. So yep, so those of you who managed to fold it, make demos of it and make a comment below, put your demo in there, and I'll check it out. Alright, hope you guys like that, and comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Alright, bye bye.